If you ask me who would you put on your Mount Rushmore of Kalamazoo athletes, I'd say no problem. It obviously starts with Derek Jeter. Then I'd go to the Super Bowl champion Greg Jennings, two-time Olympic gold medal soccer player Lindsey Tarpley, and arguably the greatest fisherman on the planet, Kevin VanDam. Today we had a chance to catch up with Kevin. Here's part 2 of that conversation, and moms and dads, listen up. You know, there's no competitions right now, but every time you hook a fish, it's game on. How much do you yearn for that battle?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, we're about to start back up here the first week of June for our first competition again, you know, on the Bass Pro Tour for Major League Fishing. So, you know, I'm excited to get back at. I mean, it's going back to work for me. It's what I do. I've been doing it for 30 years now, and you know, I've enjoyed this time, this extra family time, and I've got a lot of projects done around the house, but I'm ready to get back at it.
Kevin, what makes you so much better at pulling a bass onto your boat than the rest of us? What's your secret?
There's no secret. I put a lot of hard work into it, and you know, I've definitely got a lot of experience, but you know, in the end, it just comes down to you know, making the right decisions and reading the weather and following the, you know, the conditions and that. I don't know that I'm the best, but it's something that I absolutely love to do, and you know, I put up 150% effort into doing my job for sure.
Best way to get your kids interested in fishing?
You know, the best thing to do to get kids involved is just make it fun. You know, I mean, all kids love to be around water. So, you know, if you can go someplace to a pond or a stream or, you know, a lake from the shore where they can be mobile, to start them out, you know, let them walk around, let them flip rocks, let them throw stones in the water, chase frogs, fish, and get them into action. You know, bass fishing is not the way to start kids. You want to start them with panfish, you know, get them catching some bluegills or some sunfish, anything, bullhead, catfish, whatever, you know, is available. Action is important for kids. And if they get bored with it, you know, after 30 minutes the first time, you move on and go home. The next time, it might be an hour, and you know, before you know it, once they catch that first fish and you see that smile on their face, they're probably going to be hooked for life.
Advice for parents who don't like to touch the fish and don't like to put the worms on the hook.
Well, you know, there's nothing bad about you know, putting a worm on the hook, and it is. I mean, the great thing today for parents that don't know much about fishing is you have a lot of resources where you can learn. So first and foremost, you can pick up your phone and watch a YouTube video or Google search just about anything, you know, from how to tie knots to baiting your hook, to, you know, how to rig up a bobber, how to fish for panfish. Or you can go to a place like my brother's store at DNR Sports, and, you know, there's a lot of knowledgeable people there that can get you started, get you set up with your, you know, your first fishing pole, and even send you to the, you know, good places to go, you know, whether you're fishing from the shore or, you know, you're looking for your first boat or a kayak. You know, it's amazing to see just how many people have came back to fishing. I haven't done it in a long time, and you know, are learning at all different levels. Again, whether you're, you know, going from the bank or kayak fishing has just exploded too. But at all levels, we're seeing a lot of growth in the sport. You know, believe it or not, now there's a lot of high school fishing programs, and collegiate fishing is popular nationally. So this is throwing a little monkey wrench in it, but you know, fishing is definitely on a real large uptick right now.
Kevin, how crazy is it to walk into a store and see your initials and your face on all those products?
Yeah, it's something that it's very flattering and humbling for me to do. One of the most gratifying things for me in my career has been, you know, being able to teach people how to catch more fish, how to be more successful out there. And when they come to you and say, man, I tried your new rod and reel, or I used that new bait that you just came out with, or that color, and I caught the biggest fish of my life, or my dad and I had the best day ever on the water. That's what makes it all worthwhile to me. I mean, I'm not a very entertaining person. You know, if you watch any of my YouTube videos and things like that, you know, it's not about that, but I think I have a gift at teaching people how to be better anglers. And you know, that's what I really enjoy doing, is making the experience better. And I can tell you this, I've been fishing my whole life, and fishing opportunities and fishing in general has never been better. You know, people talk about the good old days. These are the good old days for fishing right now, especially here in Michigan.